Hello and welcome to a very special episode of Cornish Motorcycle Diaries, and in this episode I will be walking on foot to a motorsport event which is just literally over the road from me. So without further ado, let's go! Cue music. So what I'm hoping to do here is set up in a position where I'm going to catch all the bikes and cars coming up the hill, where I can do a bit of 360 footage to capture some of the action, get the long lens out for the camera or whichever lens is appropriate, take some photos to see what we get. Got the 360 out, see if I can get some decent footage-ish.
Next up, car number 60, the first Tucky brothers, Neil Tucky in his Ford Fiesta. Up into the hairpin. Good run from Neil, 21.82, 2.84, 64 foot time.
He's just explained the 64 foot time, if it's less than 2 seconds you're pulling a G.
And time for Sean Tucky, 21.63, just beats his brother's time by 1900ths. Winslow Davitt got fed up with coming to racing with her boyfriend and just watching. Now she's in the car. And a good run from Sean, 24.67, 3.05, 64 foot time. And Martin's time, 25.34, 3.09, 64 foot time. Car number 65 off the hill. And his time, 22.57, 2.95, 64 foot time. And his time, 21.47, 2.50, 64 foot time. We've got his picture on the front of the Watergate Bay advertising material. And he goes sub 20 with a 19.40, 2.44, 64 foot time. Paul completes his run, and it's a 19.95, another one just creeping under the 20-second barrier, 2.34, 64 foot time. Pretty little mini that. Gets the back end locked up. Inside rear wheel completely off the ground as he turns into the hairpin. And it's a 23.20 for John. 2.92, 64 foot time. Working hard on the steering wheel there, Derek. And it's a 20.61, 2.58, 64 foot time. Just hangs the back end out as he gets the power on coming out the hairpin. And it's a 20.70 for Frank, 2.59, 64 foot time.
And guy in the works paint job Peugeot, that's quite a neat looking car. It's not about the looks, is it? It's about the time. Yeah, really quite pretty cars. There's the 360 taking a... Let's see whether that comes out with anything decent.
So Roy Sims on his way up the hill in the Singer Chamois Super Sport Honda Blackbird Power. time 21.49, 2.70, 64 foot time. Next up, car 74. And this is Ben Wheeler in the first of their single-seat racing cars in the Empire Evo 2. And that looked like a quick run from Ben, and it is. He goes sub 19 with an 18.39, 2.66, 64 foot time. Next up, Ed Hollier in the Force HC. This has got former BSB Honda Fireblade engine in the back of it, built by Sean Muir Racing, and he knocked a tenth off his existing hill record yesterday, doing a 17.81. The record had stood for a good number of years, probably 10, 12 years I think it was. And it's a 17.73. And by my reckoning, that is a new hill record. That's unofficial, but I reckon that is a new hill record. 2.23, 64 foot time. Next up, car number 76, Peter Webster in the Connect Firebrand. Mine's got the little 636 Kawasaki engine in it. Amazing run from Ed Hollier just now. And it looked effortless. He reckons it's got a 17.5, isn't it, in the car here. And piece time 22.81. He's just getting used to this. He's been driving minis for years. Now in the single seat. Next up, John Opie, car number 77. And again, John new to this car. Did have a Rolls RT3 for the last few seasons. And he's gone sub 20 with a 19.94, 2.41, 64 foot time. Next up, Shelley Deacon. Shelley. And Shelley's time 21.32. It's the first time she's done a 21 here yesterday. So she's pleased that she's really super consistent with that at the moment. Car number 79. And Tim's time 22.12, 2.45. I've got Ed here who's just set the new course record.
There's a little bit more here, I reckon. If you get it perfect, you never know your luck.
Don't eat too much for lunch then. Andrew Dinner in the big pill beam arrives at the hairpin with the big V6 Rover running on methanol. And the time for Andrew Dinner, he goes sub 19 with an 18.88, 2.35. Paul Weldon in his lovely Morgan Plus 4, first of vintage cars, car number 82, and his time 26.97, 2.84, 64 foot time. Next up, Richard Carter from Class V2 in the Lit Lost in 7, this is car number 83. That's a pretty little old car, isn't it? And this will be the last car up before lunch, and that is Paul Crocker in the Jedi, car number 85. His time goes sub 19 with an 18.30, 2.44, 64 foot time.
Oh, that's
so that'll be it before lunch. Please do give Ed Hollier in car number 75 a massive round of applause when he comes back down in a moment, because he has just set a new hill record, the 17.73. 2/10 of a second off his own best record. And here he comes, the Mill Hill record holder. Bar number 75. Ed Hollier in the fourth.
So here we are in the paddock area. This is where all the cars get themselves ready. It looks like a pretty well organised situation. Okay, so this has been a very different kind of vlog. It's got bikes, it's got cars, mainly cars. It's all about motorsport, getting out, beautiful warm day. So I've been Captain Clumsy. You have been my audience. So thank you very much for watching this, and keep watching for the